Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luki here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 3 Warzone classes that you guys should be using. All 3 of these classes are the most OP. I've been using these guys a bunch and honestly, they're all an absolute laser beam. Every single one of these have basically no recoil. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get straight into this. So we're going to be talking about the Grau, then the M4 and then the M13. First up, I'd like to quickly mention, for my secondary weapon on all of my classes, I like to use the RPG because it helps with clearing out buildings, clearing out campers, and it also helps with destroying vehicles. Perks, Cold-Blooded, Ghost and Amped. You can use EOD if you guys want to as well, but for me, Cold-Blooded is good because everyone uses thermal scopes, Ghost to stay off minimaps, and Amped so I can go ahead and swap to my RPG a lot faster. And also it does actually help you use equipment a little bit faster, so you can throw your C4 and stuff like that a little bit quicker. Lethal is C4, tactical is a heartbeat sensor. You guys know C4 is OP. Heartbeat sensors are pretty good as well because obviously early game especially, a lot of people don't have ghosts, so you can see exactly where they are. So without further ado, let's get into the first class, which is going to be the Grau. So on this class I like to use the Monolithic Suppressor, the Tac Laser, Archangel Barrel, Commando Foregrip, and the 60 round mags. If you guys didn't know, this is actually Vicstar's class as well. He uses this class whenever he plays Warzone Wednesday, and he has won 2 Warzone Wednesdays in a row with this class, so obviously it's one hell of a class. He's won $40,000 literally in the last 2 weeks by using this class. Absolutely crazy. Go ahead and copy it down. I'm going to go ahead and chuck a few clips up on screen of me using this class, so I strongly advise you guys going ahead and giving it a go. Once again, here it is with a Monolithic Suppressor. Archangel Barrel is the best barrel in my opinion. Tac Laser because it does help a lot with accuracy. Tac Laser is a super underrated attachment by the way. Commando Foregrip, and then the extended mags. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck up some gameplay right now. So as you can see, this weapon is an absolute laser beam, and when I say it's got no recoil, I mean it's got absolutely no recoil. It is an absolute laser beam and it's going to probably shred literally everyone no matter how far away they are. It is an absolute laser beam, literally not a single bit of recoil whatsoever. Next up, we're going to go ahead and talk about the M4A1. So on this class, I like to use the Monolithic Suppressor, the stock M16 Grenadier, the Ranger Foregrip, the 60 round mags, and the VLK 3x optic. This optic sight isn't really used by that many people, and I just want to go ahead and quickly talk about why I like this optic sight. In my opinion, this optic sight is actually one of the most overpowered, no recoil, aimbot like optic sights. Honestly, if you are not using this optic sight at the moment, then trust me, you guys are doing something wrong. Like honestly, you guys are doing something wrong. This sight literally changes the game. It's so clean. I have made a video up on my channel already talking more about this attachment just because how good it is. It's basically like the blue dot from Infinite Warfare, if you guys remember that. It's a nice little dot in the middle of the scope, really clean, really easy to get kills from literally any range, and it's got a nice little bit of zoom to it, and trust me, it's going to make your aim 10 times better. So if you are struggling with getting a better aim, just stick on that sight on any weapon whatsoever and your accuracy is going to start to improve a lot. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and chuck up a few little clips of me using this weapon up on the screen now. So as you can see, there is literally no recoil on this class at all. Now with the M4A1, before I started using this sight, there was actually a little bit of recoil, but ever since I started using this sight, in all honesty, there's literally, it basically eliminates the recoil. So I strongly advise you guys sticking on this one attachment. It's going to completely change the game. Next up, we've got the M13 class. Here it is, Monolithic Suppressor. We've got a Tempest Marksman. We've got the same sight once again, Ranger Foregrip, and extended mags. This once again is probably the most accurate class you can be using at the moment, especially with this sight. Like I said, this sight is just pure gold mine. Like it's an absolute laser beam. It's basically like a cheat code. Like I'm surprised no one's actually made a video on this one attachment yet. Like me, I have made a video, like I just said, I have made a video a few days ago on this class and why I do think it is the best class you guys can be using. By far, it is one of the nicest sights you can be using. Now, another sight I like to use is the Cronin C480 Pro Optic or the canted hybrid sights. As you can see in the gameplay background right now, I am using the canted hybrid sights, and as you can see, this M13 literally has zero recoil whatsoever, so I strongly advise you guys giving this a go. Out of all of these three classes, I'm probably going to say at the moment my favorite one is probably going to be the M13, and the reason for this is because it has an insanely fast fire rate, and it's also got no recoil, insanely good accuracy, good control, good mobility, and all around it's one of the nicest weapons you can use. In my opinion, it is actually better than the Grau and the M4A1. I know a lot of you guys might disagree with me on that opinion. Make sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below of what you guys think, but for me personally, I think the M13 is probably one of the most slept on assault rifles out of the top 3 assault rifles. So at the moment, the top 3 assault rifles in my opinion are the ones I have mentioned in today's video. So we've got the Grau, the M4A1 and the M13, and out of all of them, honestly, I would go ahead and say that the M13 is probably the most underrated one out of them all, and it is such an absolute laser beam. Like, trust me, you guys are going to be lasering kids. This right here is a perfect example to this weapon here. So as you can see, I killed that one person, and then that guy is literally so far away, but I still managed to kill him super easy. So I strongly recommend you guys giving this weapon a go. By the way, make sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below of what your favorite weapon is at the moment, and I'll go ahead and make a video on it. Maybe if you guys want a class up on a certain weapon, make sure to go ahead and ask me down below, and I will make a class up on that weapon that you guys want me to. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to give these 3 class ups a go, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.